The race for summer dominance is officially on, and the transfer rumors are flying faster than ever. Manchester United is setting its sights on a massive defensive reinforcement by monitoring Tottenham Hotspur defender Micky van de Ven. Despite Spurs facing a difficult season, the left-footed defender remains a highly sought-after talent, with Liverpool also lingering in the background as a major contender for his signature.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The hunt for the next global superstar is intensifying as Manchester United battles it out for 16-year-old Brazilian prodigy Eduardo Conceicao. This young talent has scouts from every top European club scrambling for his signature, but United faces a massive new hurdle in the pursuit. Reports now suggest that Manchester City has sent an elite scouting team to prioritize closing a deal for the teenager, turning this into an all-out war between the rivals. Big changes are brewing in the engine room at Old Trafford as Sir Jim Ratcliffe prepares for a major shake-up. The co-owner is reportedly ready to offload Manuel Ugarte after a series of underwhelming performances, including a tough loss to Leeds United. The club has already identified a high-profile replacement, but the mission to secure him will be anything but simple. The target to replace Ugarte is none other than Nottingham Forest star Elliot, but Manchester United faces a monumental challenge. With a massive £125 million price tag and serious competition from Manchester City, INEOS has their work cut out for them this summer. Stay on top of every development by clicking like, hitting subscribe, and turning on that notification bell for the latest updates. Imagine transforming a backline overnight with one singular signing. Manchester United are reportedly plotting a high-stakes move for Tottenham's Micky van de Ven this summer, and honestly, this could be the masterstroke they have been waiting for. We all know United's defense has been a bit of a roller coaster lately, but bringing in a left-footed centre-back with Van de Ven's blistering recovery pace, that is exactly how you fix a leaky back four. He has been a revelation at Spurs, combining physical dominance with an ability to snuff out counterattacks that very few defenders in the Premier League possess. Adding someone who can operate comfortably on the left side of the pairing provides that tactical balance Erik ten Hag has been craving for ages. It is an ambitious play, especially considering Spurs won't want to let go of their defensive anchor, but United clearly realize that top-tier security at the back is non-negotiable if they want to return to their glory days. What do you think? Would Van de Ven be the missing piece to United's puzzle, or is this just another transfer rumor destined for the headlines? Smash that like button if you think he should move, and subscribe for more deep dives into the transfer window madness. At the end of the day, championships aren't just won by strikers, they are built from the back. Could Micky van de Ven be the missing piece of the puzzle at Old Trafford? Manchester United are reportedly eyeing a bold summer swoop for the Tottenham defender, and it is a move that makes a lot of sense on paper. While United's main priority lies elsewhere, the club is clearly scouting for a high-quality, left-footed centre-back to add balance to their backline. It is a strategic play. If the funds are there, they are ready to strike. The situation in North London is undeniably precarious. With Spurs currently hovering in the relegation zone, a drop to the championship could trigger a mass exodus, and Van de Ven is exactly the kind of talent top-tier clubs would be fighting over. Even with a tough season behind him, the 25-year-old remains highly regarded, drawing interest not just from Old Trafford, but from Liverpool as well. Anfield views him as a potential long-term successor to the legendary Virgil van Dijk, which tells you everything you need to know about his ceiling. However, do not expect a bargain. Even if Spurs go down, they hold all the cards with a contract running until 2029 and significant interest from across Europe. For United, this is part of a broader vision, a summer overhaul to cement their return to the Champions League and solidify their standing among the elite. Between midfield reinforcements, a new left-back, and a veteran striker, the Red Devils have a massive checklist to tick off. If they can pull off a deal for Van de Ven, they would be sending a major statement to the rest of the league. What do you think? Is Van de Ven the defender United needs to finally challenge for the title, or should they focus their resources elsewhere? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest transfer rumors. In the high-stakes game of football recruitment, timing is everything, and United's summer is just getting started. Think the transfer window is just about established superstars? Think again. There is a silent, high-stakes war happening in the youth ranks of South America, and Manchester United might just be walking into a trap set by their bitter rivals. We are talking about 16-year-old Brazilian sensation Eduardo Conceicao, a name that is suddenly on everyone's radar. But while United has been flirting with the idea of bringing this Wonderkid to Old Trafford, a new, massive shadow has emerged over the deal: Manchester City. It is no secret that United is finally waking up to the goldmine that is the South American market, having recently dipped their toes in with signings like Diego Leon. They have been scouting Conceicao since the U17 World Cup, and the reported £34 million price tag is a clear signal. This kid is the real deal. But here is where it gets interesting. While United is doing their due diligence, City is doing something different. They are moving with absolute clinical precision. Insider reports suggest that City didn't just send a scout or two to the recent U17 tournaments. They sent their head of recruitment and an entire team of analysts. When a club like the City Group sends that kind of firepower, they are not there to take notes. They are there to hunt. It is a classic move from the playbook that has seen Chelsea and Real Madrid dominate the youth market for years. Now, with Casemiro set to depart, and the inevitable need for a new Brazilian spark at Carrington, United finds themselves in a race against a club that knows exactly how to close a deal when they smell talent. Is $34 million a king's ransom for a 16-year-old who cannot even move to Europe for another 2 years? Maybe. But in the modern game, waiting for a player to prove themselves is a luxury no one can afford. Do you think United should pull the trigger and beat City to the punch? Or is this hype train moving too fast for comfort? Let me know your take in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe for your weekly dose of United updates. The battle for the future starts now, and if United wants to win, they are going to have to do more than just watch from the sidelines. Is the honeymoon period already over at Old Trafford? Sir Jim Ratcliffe isn't just watching from the stands anymore. He is actively pulling the strings, and if the latest reports are anything to go by, his next target is a major shake-up in the heart of Manchester United's midfield. It sounds like Ratcliffe has seen enough, specifically regarding Manuel Ugarte. After a lackluster performance in that stinging loss to Leeds, the word is that Ratcliffe personally wants the Uruguayan moved on this summer. It is a brutal reality of elite football, but when you are looking to build a title-contending squad, sentimentality rarely lasts long. So, who is the man eyed to fill those boots? Enter Elliot Anderson. The Nottingham Forest star has been absolutely electric, and INEOS has reportedly placed him at the very top of their wish list. But here is the catch. Manchester City is circling, and the price tag is a staggering £125 million. That is a massive investment, yet it highlights exactly how desperate United is to overhaul a midfield that will soon be missing the experience of Casemiro. Anderson brings that all-action style every manager craves, but pulling this off won't be easy. Not only do they need to meet Forest's eye-watering valuation, but they also have to convince the player that Old Trafford is a better destination than the Etihad. It is a high-stakes chess match that defines the new era of ownership under Ratcliffe. He is proving he isn't afraid to cut losses on expensive signings like Ugarte to fund the future. But at $125 million, can United afford to miss? I want to hear from you. Is Elliot Anderson really worth that king's ransom, or should United be looking elsewhere? Smash that like button if you think the midfield rebuild is the right move. Subscribe for more daily United updates, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. After all, in the ruthless world of the Premier League, you are only as good as your next transfer window.